105.
Ferguson keeps himself going, dives across the pylon, touchdown. himself into the end zone. Touchdown, Central Clarion.
Wildcats, you guys are off to the state championship. I know it was a goal you've had for a long time. What does it mean to finally accomplish that?
Oh, it's so big. We've been here the last 3 years. You know, last 2 years, first round exits. It's so huge to be here right now. It feels good. We know we can do it, and we're getting it done.
Talk about this game. I mean, this is the first time ever a District 9 school is, well, actually, Port Allegheny did it tonight too, but you guys mercy rolling a WPIL opponent. That's never happened before in the state tournament. Just talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think anyone was thinking that. They definitely didn't think that score was going to happen. But I know if we had played fundamental football and set our keys, it was going to be an outcome like this. But
talk about your week of preparation and everything, because you knew they had a couple guys too that were going Division I on that offensive line. What was it like going up against those guys? Did that add any extra motivation?
Yeah, I mean, it really felt good. Like, we knew the whole week, we're like, oh, 77, 52, they're going to eat you up. No, it wasn't like that. I mean, it was close. We definitely knew what we had to do. I mean, we had to put our head down and just get here.
You know, you guys certainly did what you had to do on the line today. Jace runs for 7 touchdowns. Yeah. Just talk about what it's like to block for a guy like that.
It's so big. I mean, he's such a great football player. There's nothing else. Such a great athlete. I mean, he makes our job easy. You know, we maybe mess up every once in a while. He's always there to catch our backs. So.
With Port Allegheny this year, you guys become the 5th District 9 team ever to make the state final. Red Bank was there in 2021. You know, you had a couple teams from way back in the day. What would it mean? What does it mean to get there and have an opportunity to win it?
To get there is huge. I mean, we're making history in D9, so just to even get here is huge, but it's even bigger to win, so we're going to get it done.
Okay, thank you. Hey, with Jace Ferguson, the quarterback of the Central Clarion Wildcats. Well, we talked the last couple of weeks, and you talked about what it means to get to a state championship. Now you guys are going to one. How's it feel to finally accomplish that?
Yeah, this is amazing. All glory to God for him with me here. I never would have dreamt of this feeling. It's amazing. Very blessed to have the guys around me that I do. Our offense and defensive line did a heck of a job tonight. Our receivers did amazing. Our running backs did good. So overall, it was a great win. It just feels amazing.
What does it mean to do it for District 9? I mean, usually, historically, these scores in the state playoffs, especially against the WPIL, District 9 is often on the other side of this. What does it mean to turn the tables like that?
Yeah, we're a special team. We knew that at the beginning of the year when we started double days and stuff like that. We knew we were going to be a special team. We knew we were going to come in. I had faith in our guys. I know we're special. We definitely showed that tonight.
Talk about just your performance today. You have 7 rushing touchdowns. I don't know how many yards you haven't added it up with the frozen fingers yet, but just what does it mean to be able to do that on this stage with this group of guys?
Yeah, that's great. Offensive line, it's all thanks to them. They were moving guys left and right. They were just my holes, and it makes it a lot easier for me. So yeah, they don't get a lot of credit, but they need to. So.
Oh, we just talked to Jimmy. I know I know you got a couple All-State guys up front.
Yeah.
What was a week of preparation like, knowing you going up against a team that you knew could run the ball well? You knew had a couple of Division I offensive linemen, and that things weren't going to be easy, but it certainly ended up playing out that way. What was the week like leading up to this game?
Yeah, lots of film and repetition. We had their offense pretty dialed in. We watched a lot of film. We knew it was pretty simple. We knew what they were going to run. So yeah, just lots of reps, knowing what we're doing, so it came natural to us in the game.
With the state championship game next week, just what are your thoughts on that? I believe it's going to be Troy. I haven't looked at the final score yet. What do you think about that?
Yeah, we're going to come in and we're going to play the football that we play and hopefully go with the state title.
Okay. Okay, Coach, I know you talked about, it was a goal at the beginning of the year to get this team to the state championship game. Now you guys are going. What are your thoughts on accomplishing that?
It's just surreal. I don't think it's sunk in yet. These guys just work so hard. This has been a multi-year process. Some of these guys have been 4 years starters in the program and 3 year starters, and they worked so hard for this all off season for the last several years, and it's really come to fruition. Their hard work is paying off, and it's obvious in nights like tonight. So,
with the district kind of as a whole in District 9, it's been history. I mean, you joined Port Allegheny. Not only is it the first time that 2 District 9 teams will be in the state final in the same year, but also the first time that it won't happen in Class A with you guys being Double A. What does it mean to kind of make the history like that?
Oh, it's huge, and I'm so happy for the Port Allegheny guys. Coach Binkowski, he's a great friend of mine, and happy that we'll be down there with those guys, and hopefully we bring back 2 state titles.
Talk about this week of preparation and that, knowing you're going up against the WPIL champion. I mean, District 9 historically, hasn't fared well in these games, but I mean, you guys you look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Yeah, we knew we had to stop the run. I mean, they had big line, good back, so our guys were locked in. They were ready for the challenge. We talked about how big their line was all week and how good they were, and our guys really just stepped up to that challenge. They were excited. Whitfield plays a great brand of football, so we are expecting to get a really good football team, and I think that is a good football team. I just think our guys just came out and just played so well tonight, and once we got the lead, that was the key. That's really that put them in a position where they're not comfortable.
I was going to say that kind of the start there obviously was huge. I mean, I was on their sideline. You could kind of see that they kind of lost a lot of that momentum when you guys jumped out 17-0 at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, and that even that first kick, getting points on the board, Thomas nailing that field goal was huge for us. Him being his first game back, after a few weeks off with a freak injury, and just such a team effort. Our O-line, D-line were dominant tonight again. That's kind of been a theme, and we just hope to keep that rolling next week.
With the weather and all that, like you say, your line was outstanding. Jace runs for 7 touchdowns today, and he was the first one to say it. Talking about the offensive line, and Jimmy talked about it as well. How great it was to prepare against a team that has a couple of Division I offensive linemen in their own right. I mean, they just took it to him.
Yeah, that the O line just was firing out, and Jace he's just different. It just seems like it doesn't matter. Guys can have trouble. He makes guys miss, and when you do hit him, he's a big kid, strong kid. He's hard to bring down. He's a difference maker.
With the state championship game next week, I believe it's going to be Troy. Don't know if that game's final yet. Do you have any thoughts on that at this point, or has it sunk in yet?
Hasn't sunk in yet. All the stuff going through the head. I said it was kind of funny. It was even a little bit of a surreal moment this week. Sitting in on a meeting talking about. Obviously we're saying when we win, we've got to get the hotel room, we've got to get this, we've got to get that, and then we start thinking we're 1 win away from a state title, and that's crazy. Now tonight we're going to the state title game. That's just a phenomenal feeling.
Okay, thank you.